I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today, the big news, the Lena Menkelai of the just Canadian, Indian turned Canadian, just apologies, and the government of India spokesperson just said that they have made apologies on the just behest of the Canadian High Commission, India High Commission in Canada, and film will not going to screen now. And another is the big blow to Mr. Uddhav Thackeray. And time will come who is the original Sena or not. And third one, the British Prime Minister, popular Boris Johnson, resigned after the resignation of 45 ministers in 48 hours with many allegations. It was, I think, a pressure on many months, according to my information. So all news I will discuss accordingly. Just watch it. And first news of Lena apologies, how just Lena has done the FIR registered against the Canada-based filmmaker. The Indian turned Canada always been controversial. He just trying to gain, I think, poor publicity in the name of the anti-Bharat, anti-Hindu, as he was born in a Brahmin family, but she's enjoying this negativity, whatever. I think some behest of money, some behest of some power, without reason. Nobody do like that. And allegedly hurting the religious sentiment, the depiction of Hindu goddess Kali, and again, he just before just apology, he also trying to make the controversy with Shiv and Parvati, the goddess Parvati, and after that said she did not feel safe anywhere in the world. You like personally now will never safe in your home by your own. I am telling you. What is safe? You have not just read the theology and philosophy and theories of the Sanatan Hinduism. If you read, you will feel safe any part of this globe, any part of the world. I was talking the censorship. She was raised a Hindu in Tamil Nadu, but now atheist. What nonsense! This denied the film was disrespectful goddess or Hinduism. What are you talking about? What is the cultural freedom? What is the artistic expression? Again, I'm just telling you. Really, whatever you are saying and claiming, just do one thing. Paint your mother's picture. Because mother goddess, Kali Ma is mother for us, who is Sanatan Hindu, and the Ma Parvati is mother for us, and Lord Shiva is father for us. Shiv Shakti, we pray. You have literally courage and cultural, you just need for the cultural, I think, whatever you're saying, uh, freedom, artistic expression, that vocabulary, the word you're trying to make. So I think you should first make your naked picture of mother and father. How you come? Why this is also artistic expression, Lena. You also just say this is a picture of mother. This is a private part. This is like that. And this like that. I can't be with like you. Really, you're mad. You need the really as Ravi Kishan member of Parliament has spoken. You need the actually basically uh, proper treatment. Your mind, fickle mind. There are so many diseases. I'm not a doctor, but you need to go to psychiatrist and psychologist both. Why you are just doing like that? Or how just brainwashed, just like the madrasa, the Muslim children brainwashed against Hindu and against Bharat. You're like that. So your defend is a woman with the anti-Hindu and anti-Hindu, but I like person, we like person. Let us just support you. And whatever you doing the family and whatever logic is there. So actually, you have done the bloody nonsense. A fire in Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bhopal, West Bengal, many places. And for following Moya Motra, MP from the Krishnanagar in West Bengal, party of the Mamtadi, She said in the collective media, Kali poster. She had every right to individual image that goddess Kali as a meat eating and alcohol exploiting. Why you spoke like that? What is rituals is different. But why you just advocating? That's in tune of the that lady, mad lady, Lina. And also the Anne Margaret Temple, Ayodhya threatened the filmmaker Lina Manic life. In the video statement, Raju Das said, "Do you want your head be separated from your body?" So I think, and once other way, Nupur Sharma never spoke like anything, and whole Muslim nation united with the behest of that bloody nonsense, Muhammad Jubair, so-called journalist. His judicial custody also extended for 14 days, and he has done the lot. Why not just make? If anybody make the cartoon, whole country just raise voice against those, either in Belgium, either in France, either in Denmark. So time has come to analyze the concern, and now at least this is efforts of the Canadian government, thanks to Canadian government and government of India and all the foreign service officials and the public and people of Canada. Just he has just uh, already apologized and also promised he will not run the movie. So I think this is not a way. I think you should really need treatment in future. And if you don't um, uh, regard and respect for the Hindu religion, you should be. So thanks to all. And another news is a big blow to Uddhav Thackeray. The 66 Shiv Sena sub corporators from Thane joined the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde camp today, Thursday. Sena is currently divided in two camps. One is being led by Uddhav Thackeray, other one by the Eknath Shinde, who recently revolted against his former boss and formed the government with the BJP. This is the matter of house. When Sindha broke away with Sena, it was expected he would be made deputy CM. But BJP surprised many of allowing Shinde to take over as CM. While the development troubled some BJP leaders, the analysts call it a smart move by the Saffron party to further strengthen the Shinde camp and eat into whatever left Sena headed by Uddhav. Today, development shows that strategy might be proving to be effective. However, needs to underline that Thane is a stronghold of Shinde as carburetor coming since 1997. Not been surprising. So far, out of 55, Shinde has support of 40 out of 55 MLAs. When revolt again, Shinde had support of 39. Later, one more leader from Uddhav group disacted but joined the rebel camp. And former Sena MPs also left party. And former MP from Amravati, Anand Rao Vithoba Arsul today resigned leader of Sena in Jol to Uddhav Thackeray. Sena currently has 18 MP in Lok Sabha. Two of them have already sided with Shinde. It is speculated out of 18, 12 maybe support the Shinde good. Speaking of the Arsul region of party, Sena MP Sanjay Rao said he was under pressure from ED. Anand Rao has given the resignation. I have learned it is going to against him as he is facing, I think, whatever they're claiming. So we can understand in coming soon, the Shinde good is going to be strong and it may be they will be the original Sena. Now, news from the this is a time of break. After break, we'll come to the news of the Boris Johnson, who resigned. Welcome to the break. Just if you see the Boris Johnson, the most popular leader of Britain till now, former journalist, but had to resign. And already just he announced he is going to resign now. And according to reports of The Guardian, so UK politics is full of many stories now. Stepping down, announced today he is stepping down as leader of ruling Conservatives, the face of torrent of resignation by ministers and mounting pressure from within the party. For now, he is still Prime Minister, but his resignation triggers a contest to replace him at the head of Conservative Party. The winner will become both party leader and Prime Minister without the need of national election. Nobody needs the election actually. Johnson had faced increasing calls to go after claims he lied about the circumstances in which he gave a key role to an ally who was forced to quit last month over accusation he had groped Ben. Johnson premiership had been embroiled a month of turmoil. Last month, he survived role of confidence among Conservative MPs, but the Prime Minister's undoing was ultimately prompted by a scandal surrounding the number. The Chris Pincher appointed Johnson Deputy Chief Whip, senior role involved in maintaining discipline among the fellow Conservative MP. He resigned last weekend after being accused by two men of drunkenly groping them as private members club in London. Johnson had promoted Pincher in February to the position, which comes with the pastoral care responsibilities by colleagues. The Prime Minister declined to suspend Pincher from the party. Pressure began to build after the four more allegations were reported in the Sunday papers. One of the papers called Sun blast the news that child, including accusation he has dropped two Conservative MPs. Pincher has denied the allegation. Johnson apologized earlier this week at his emerged that he had been briefed that Pincher was the subject of previous sexual misconduct complaint before he appointed him. The Prime Minister said he had forgotten. What was the political background to Johnson's downfall? MPs angered by Leicester's instance of Johnson's erratic relationship with the truth has been eager to oust a leader many now regard as electoral liability. Earlier this year, Johnson was forced to apologize after being fined over illegal parties held in official residence 10 Downing Street at the time when COVID-19 restrictions were in place. So, if you see the five things, I think led to the PM's downfall. Chris Pincher affair on June 9, 29 June. At the time, Conservative Party chief went to private members club, and his word, he drank for too much and embarrassed himself. Accused by groping two men who laid off the flurry of allegation, some dating back years. It set off a chain of events that ended with the Prime Minister's downfall. So, as I told you, Partygate. April this year, the Prime Minister was fined by breaking the lockdown rules after attending a gathering on his birthday in June 2020. He also penalized for going to the Bring Your Own Booze party in Downing Street Garden during the first lockdown. More widely, Metropolitan Police issued 126 fines to 83 people for breaking lockdown rules and Downing Street and Whitehall. You can understand how is the politics of that Britain. Nobody can imagine really the politics of the theories and the probabilities and just uh, moral politics. So anyone can dare to find the PMO in India to breaking down the like actually our prime minister is not like that. But if their officer has just dared to do it, I don't think so. As a report by Shugre, senior civil servant describes series of local events by political staff that broke down rules. Third one is the cost of living crisis and tax rise. Inflation has risen sharply in 2022 and to the current rate of 9.1%. Many of regions were outside the Johnson control. Russia invasion on Ukraine, for example, has led to rises of wild prices, cost of food also. And while the government has taken some steps, for example, cutting fuel duty by 5 pence per liter and also went ahead the tax rise in April. And on Peterson Row and October 2021, House of Commons Committee recommended 30-day suspension of then Conservative MP on Peterson. The committee said he broke lobbying rules, tried to benefit companies who paid him. But the Conservatives, led by Prime Minister, voted to pause the suspension and set up new committees to look out at how investigation were carried out. Lack of focus and ideas. Boris Johnson won the thumping majority back of the clear is to follow policy gate Brexit done. But since then, his critics said is a lack of focus and ideas in Downing Street. So ex-advisor turned chief critic Dominic Cummings repeatedly accused him by being an out-of-control shopping trolley veering from position to position. So these are the main, I think, uh, issues where the pressure was mounting against him, and it is said who will replace Boris Johnson. Some of they will secure backing the Tory MPs with the final two candidates going to ballot of the Conservative members, but whom are the potential candidates? There's many names in the list, but I think Rishi Sunak, the, the former just Chancellor to Exchequer, the Finance Minister of the UK, he also resigned out of 48. Liz Truss, the Foreign Secretary, Sajid Javed, the former Health Secretary, he also resigned. Michael Gove, leveling Web Secretary. Uh, Now Nadim Zahabi, the new Chancellor of Exchequer, Jeremy Hunt, Suella Braverman, Attorney General, Perry Mordaunt, Minister of State, Ben Wallace, Defense Secretary, Tom Jocketay, Member of Parliament, Steve Backer, Member of Parliament, Preeti Patel, also in the race. But I think so. Two names are serious name. Liz Truss, the Foreign Secretary, and Mrs. Sunak. Time will come, and we'll see what will happen in the British politics now. So hope for the best, and I think Boris Johnson, I have the ways to be the part of election that 2019 in the UK. So nice person, humble person, but person of the on style and functioning, former journalist and politician. Time will see what will happen in the British politics. And actually, but I don't think election is going to be held. So many leaders are there. They they may elect or select the leaders within the party. I think 2023 the election is uh, maybe held. So nice of you. Just best of luck for UK for the crisis. Come out very soon. Thank you very much, and see, subscribe, and share our Global Governance News TV. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.